so now let's discuss this with our legal guys. Avery Friedman, a civil rights attorney and law professor in Cleveland. Richard Herman, a New York criminal defense attorney and law professor, joining us from Las Vegas. Good to see both of you. And so, Richard, well, capital punishment off the table for the Cosmo DiNardo. What about the death penalty for Sean Kratz?
Yeah, they're going to pursue that because it's a political environment there, and district attorney's going to run for office again, and everybody's in an uproar about this, Fred. And, you know, it had to be a tough decision whether or not to go with the death penalty on Cosmo DiNardo, but the district attorney went to the victim's parents and family and said, look, we're looking about withdrawing it, and they all agreed, take it off the table. So they had agreement from the victim's parents to remove the death penalty, give them closure to find the bodies. And then when you learn what happened here, Fred, not only did he shoot and kill these people at point-blank range, he took a backhoe and ran over the bodies, then dug a ditch, put them in the bodies, and then threw gasoline in to try to burn the bodies to cover it up. I mean, we're reading this case and studying it. It's one of the more horrific ones we've covered over the years with you. And, you know, well, the other cousin's going to turn around to court probably and blame Cosmo. And what do we do, Fred, about mental health issues in this country? This Cosmo DiNardo is on social media screaming with guns, I'm going to kill people, and we do nothing about it, and then he kills 4 people. So, you know, that's one of the big issues to discuss about all this.
Okay, Richard, real quick, last word.
Yeah, it's really all about closure, Fred, and giving the families closure that they have the remains of the bodies, and they can go have funerals and bury them and grieve. And I think that's what it ended up with. And some people would argue life in prison is worse than the death penalty. So in any event, you'll have closure here. I don't think they're going to go for the death penalty against the cousin. But life in prison is pretty serious, and it's just brutal case, Fred. Really, one of the worst.
Avery Friedman, Richard Herman, thank you so much, gentlemen. Good to see you.
Okay.